I first stumbled on the Recover 2020 brace as I was looking for stocks to use to SBR my 9mm Glock. At the time, I was just kind of frustrated with the short-barreled PCC options out there. There's nothing really light enough or small enough that, in my mind, was equal to the power that a 9mm offered. Everything just seemed to kind of, outrun the headlights, so to speak, on the capability of the caliber versus the size and portability of the platform. Now, this thing was $100 when I first found it. It seemed to offer everything that I was kind of looking for, and I didn't need a $200 tax stamp. And to be honest, it has absolutely lived up to every single one of those perceived expectations. Altogether, even with a rather bulky suppressor on it, the whole platform or package is it's light, it's handy, and it greatly increases my confidence at distances beyond 15 yards. Here I'm doing the Jack Wilson drill, which is one round to the head box at 15 yards in less than 3 seconds. It's challenging with a handgun, doable with practice, but challenging. And with this package, it's not really that challenging at all. Now, my groups and times aren't any more impressive than they are with like a standalone handgun, but what's kind of hard to demonstrate is just the increase in confidence I have for those shots. I know that bullet is going to go exactly where I place that red dot. There's no real, I hope I don't flinch, I hope I don't anticipate recoil. I just know it's going to go where I want it to. I will say that my particular configuration with my suppressor is a super gassy. Here, that gas interferes with me taking the 10-10-10 test. Here, as you can see, I can't even continue the string of fire without clearing the air. So it's fine with a couple rounds at a time, but anything more than that, anything you call sustained, and it's not very feasible. However, if you take that can off, you still get most of the benefits of a short barrel carbine, just minus the sound suppression. So here I am doing a bill drill, and again, very controllable, especially with more practice than just a standalone pistol, especially for a novice shooter. Now, manipulations might take a little time to master. I personally recommend switching the mag release over to the other side so that you can activate it with your index finger. That way you don't have to break the shoulder mount to drop the magazine. Once you kind of get the hang of that, it's very intuitive. And if you run an HK as well, you can kind of leave that magazine position in and out of the brace without too many issues. All things together, I definitely think it's worth the $100 or so it costs. It's a lot more portable than an AR-15 or any sort of carbine. And especially if you're a novice shooter or intending it to be used by a novice shooter, it's definitely going to offer a significant advantage over a standalone pistol. There are some kinks that need to be worked out. Mainly, there's no easy way to charge or run the slide without handling the optic, which obviously is less than ideal because that's not supposed to be a stressed part of the gun. And you also might smudge it or add skin oils to the lens. So if they could just work out a better way to run the slide while it's in the brace, that would probably solve a lot of things. But other than that, honestly, it's the best, easiest, most effective, cheapest solution for this particular problem. There are a lot of similar products out there from Mako and all the other little chassis systems, but none of those actually allow you to run a suppressor, which is kind of a big thing for me. The only thing that kind of comes close is the B&T chassis system, and they even managed to solve the charging handle issue. Theirs is much more ergonomic. The only issue is, though, that is significantly more expensive and requires significant modification to be able to avoid the tax stamp. So again, all things considered, I think this is the better option for the money. Anyway, just my thoughts. Take care, guys, and stay safe.